Hello, 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 hello. This is Rhapsody, your friendly neighborhood growth hacker, aka the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody, aka Mr. Transformer, aka Rhapsody Barrero. Just trying some different stuff here, just to liven things up, brighten things up, make things look a little different, if you will. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful to God for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate you tremendously, so much so you don't even know. Also, something else you might not know, 97% of the people that watch my videos on YouTube do not subscribe. Please subscribe. 100% of the people that watch my videos on Rumble do not subscribe. Please subscribe on Rumble. It's the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody. On TikTok, it's Mr. underscore Transformer. Mr. spelled out all the way, underscore Transformer. And everywhere else, it's just Rhapsody Barrero. Once again, thank you for your time. I appreciate you being here. And also, letting you know, in the description, you will find a link that will get you one free week in the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, and that's 7 live sessions for the 1 week and access to 6 years of sessions where you will find very likely the answer to whatever challenge you're dealing with. All you need to do is pick a year and then plug the topic of your issue into the search box, and you will get a list of different sessions covering that topic. All you need to do is show up for the session, be attentive, take notes. If they want to take you through a process, allow yourself to go through the process, follow the directions of the process, and stand by for all of the goodness that will ensue as a result of that. After that free week, I'm sure you will want more of the full duration of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. It runs for an entire 12 months. 12 whole months of goodness. 12 whole months of 7 live sessions every week. 12 whole months of access to 6 years of transformational coaching sessions that you will then have access to. So you have the option to either pay all the way up front, or if money is an issue or if you need to budget, just talk to the people. They will help you out with whatever level of a payment plan you need to deal with in order to partake in this wonderfulness, because it is wonderful and it truly does a body good to participate in the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. And so for today, all we're going to be talking about is problems and solutions, because literally that's what we have in our life on a daily basis, problems and solutions. And it goes a little something like this. Problem. Ever feel like you're at your wit's end? Ever see yourself embracing the straitjacket with open arms, like it's a really big hug that you get to give to yourself for a very long time? You know what I mean, right? Are you like me and sometimes you can actually hear yourself screaming in your own head, right? But you don't dare let that out because, you know, there's the fee of being 1013, the fee of having someone consider having you committed, right? That's not fun, that's not freedom. This is what would be defined as stress if you needed to define it in a three-dimensional environment. The solution? Well, there are ways around it, for sure. I know that while you're in it, you cannot hardly imagine there being an end in sight, right? Because when you're in it, and like it's like logic just goes out the window. If you could talk your way out of it, you would. I know for me, a lot of times, that is the only solution that feels like it makes sense. I know that sounds troubling, right? But what if there was another way? What if, imagine you could see your way clear to being able to take a few minutes and just feel better. Just feel better. Envision what it would be like to feel the calmness of peace, to hear the silence of a mind at rest. Solution. In the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, the aforementioned Magnetic Mind Masterclass, you gain access to meditations that can actually rewire your brain as you relax. It's amazing. Most meditations just relax you, you know? Some of these meditations from the Magnetic Mind Meditation Library, thanks to neuroplasticity and your brain's ability to rewire itself, can not only relax you, but improve the way your mind works. You can search neuroplasticity on YouTube and find videos where it shows the brain rewiring itself while someone is learning how to play an instrument. It's amazing, isn't it? It is absolutely mesmerizing, isn't it? Next problem. Is it true that maybe you want to make a change in your life and you just don't know how? Maybe you, not unlike how I used to be, have tried and failed over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? As the great Les Brown once said, if at first you don't succeed, you're running about average. I'm sure there are more than a few of you who are above average triers out there. I'm sure, right? What? Is it just me? Am I the only one? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think so many of you, like me, have tried over and over again so many times that we have all but almost given up on the possibility of ever getting where you want to go. Isn't that true? Solution. We have a meditation at Magnetic Mind for that too. Through this particular meditation, you have the opportunity to imagine the place where you can go anytime you want to feel for yourself what is possible, where you will see all of the choices you ever want, hear all the pleasant sounds of success for you, and all you have to do is pick the ones you want. What kind of world would that be if you could just show up somewhere, look around and see everything that you want and just go for it? Remember though, it's not unlike, let's say, if you had access to all of the best chefs that ever lived, and they have access to every recipe known to mankind. It would be bigger than a house probably. But you wouldn't want everything in the recipe book, right? Not all at once, no. You take one, you check that out, you try that out, you enjoy it, you lavish in it, and after you're done, you walk it off, you sleep it off, do whatever you have to do, and then you go back to the book and you pick another recipe. And it's kind of like that. Okay, next problem. Have you always wanted to start a business but felt like you didn't have the support that you felt that you really needed? Are you tired of hearing from those who are supposed to be supporting you all the reasons why you can't do it? You're not smart enough. You're not that type of person. I don't see you that way, so the world won't see you that way. Doesn't feel right for me for you. Ad infinitum, ad nauseum. And the solution for that, well, I'm here to tell you. How good would it feel? How good would it feel to have a community that supported you in every move that you had to make? And the only requirement was that the move be something that you truly want and see yourself having for no other reason than that you just want it. There are people that pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for such a community. And you can find one here, and it's really affordable. It's relatively reasonably affordable at the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. And like I said earlier, if you click on the link in the description, if you click on the link in the post, you will be able to experience it full bore for 1 full week. Next problem. You can't afford it. Okay. Well, this is one of my personal favorites. Let me tell you a story. I was on what we would call a 6-year break from pursuing my life's dream as a radio announcer. No hearing country music for 6 hours straight every week. No seeing the album covers of up-and-coming country artists. No feeling the records between my fingers as I played them. Nothing. I just so happened to run across a lady at my job who commented on how great my voice would sound on the radio. And of course I told her that, I had done work on the radio in the past. And she gave me the name of the general manager of a radio station in Myrtle Beach and gave me permission to tell him her name should I ever happen to meet him, should I ever happen to see him. Long story short, as it happened, turns out I was going to Myrtle Beach for a wedding, so I dropped in on the guy and we talked. I got the gig part-time at first. After a month and a half, I was full-time salaried, and the only other person on staff for the on-air personalities who was on salary was the morning guy. And the program director, of course. Happy to have the opportunity that once I heard I had gotten the job, I took everything that was of any value to me to the pawn shop. Things that were value to me that I was hoping were of value to the world as well. And that would be all of my music tapes, cassette tapes, mind you, all of my VHS tapes of all of my favorite movies, and whatever electronics I had. I got the cash, rolled down to Myrtle Beach, drove down to Myrtle Beach, had to sleep in my car over a 3-day weekend. That's just how it worked out. And was able to grab a job at a restaurant right down the street from where I lived during the off season. So it was pretty quiet. And I just got to drop in. That kind of thing just doesn't happen. Okay? Because normally during the off season, everyone who would normally be working is on unemployment because there's no activity. The business is closed during the off season, and they just sit around fat, dumb, and happy on unemployment. And I was just blessed with the ability to get this job that was literally right down the street from where I lived. Oh yeah, I lived on the beach, as a matter of fact, by the way, bye. Got to watch the sun set at night before I went to work. Got to watch the sunrise in the morning after I got back from work. I was the overnight guy at the rock station. So I was literally living my dream. I was full-time salaried, working at a rock station, living on the beach. I mean, and full stop. Any normal person would have just brought it to an end right there. But no, I had to do other things. Anyway, so, solution. I was told a long time ago that we don't really see resources. Sometimes we simply lack the resourcefulness required in order to physically do the job. Lucky for you, in this case, There are comfortable payment plans available, comfortable payment plans at your disposal for however you can handle it, because we just want to see you succeed at whatever level you feel is right for you, at whatever speed you want, with whatever end result you want to see in your life, just because that's what you want. That's what we call a true choice. A true choice is not a choice that we make to cover up for any shortcomings. It's not a choice that we make to show mom and dad, say, ooh, mom and dad, look, I did this. No. A true choice is a choice that you make just because you love it, just because you want to. Any choice that you make other than that, that requires a reason for it, is not a true choice. And we totally, absolutely, unequivocally stand by that. And it's one of the bases of our whole modality. Because the thing is, you need to be operating from a true choice. And a true choice cannot be a process. You can't say, I want to start a business as a true choice, unless, of course, you just enjoy doing business. And if you enjoy being business, fine. Most people start a business because they want to make a bunch of money. So that makes the business a process to move you to a bunch of money. And for whatever reason, that just doesn't seem to work. And it's perfectly fine to say that I just want to make a bunch of money. What we talk about is the importance of the what and the why. The how will take care of itself. I'm here to tell you, you get the what in place, you get your why lined up, you start taking action, and the how will just show up. And there are so many case histories, so many case studies, so many stories of that happening for people, and it can happen for you. Should you choose to do the work? Should you choose to take action? Now, if you're somebody who's more than happy to just sit around fat, dumb, and happy, collecting a check and being miserable, Netflix and chilling your life away, fine. That's very okay. Your choice. It's your world. Love it. I have a friend of mine that says, you like it, I love it. For you. Because it's all about you doing whatever you want to do for you. We just believe in Magnetic Mind that there's just so much more out there. There is so much creation that is available should you choose to take steps in the direction of your true choice and see how wonderful, see how magnanimous, see how outstanding things can get once you choose to make a true choice, get into the emotion of the end result, feel what it's like once you've completed your choice, take a look at what it's like now, and just see what's in the way. And at Magnetic Mind, our business is getting stuff out of the way so that you can pursue whatever your true choice is. And that, my friends, is the name of that tune. That's going to do it for the day. I appreciate your time. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Remember that there is a link in the description for you to get that free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. 7 live sessions, access to 6 years of previously recorded coaching sessions where you can just pick the year, plug in the search box, whatever challenge you're dealing with, plug in the topic, and you will get a list of all of the sessions covering that topic. Pick a session, go through the session, take notes, whatever actions they tell you to take as part of the process that they're taking you through, take the action. Don't let it be just something you're entertaining yourself with, because this stuff is powerful. I'm here to tell you this stuff is powerful. Through this stuff, there are people who are legally blind that can see now. Through this stuff, there are people who have had tumors in their body that have disappeared. This stuff works, and this stuff can work for you. This is Rhapsody, once again, your friendly neighborhood growth hacker, Mr. Transformer, the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody. It's Mr. Transformer on TikTok, the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody on Rumble, and Rhapsody_B on YouTube. Please also know that 97% of the people that watch my videos on YouTube do not subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. 100% of the people who watch my videos on Rumble do not subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like the page that you're watching it on. Please share the video, comment on the video, like the video. This lets the algorithms know that there is a hunger and a thirst for the content coming from here, and I will continue to send it out there, hoping to help as many people as humanly possible. So that'll be it for today. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, bye-bye, everybody. Yeah.